I didn't hear it. All right, I figured out the recording button, and we actually going to have a recording tonight. Anything's possible, right? Rodney Epps, welcome to the call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We missed seeing you yesterday, Rodney. It was just waiting for you, the audience. We had such a large crowd.
We actually ran out of chairs yesterday.
Can you believe
Really?
That was the excitement there yesterday. Not one chair left. We grabbed chairs from every room we could. And people just so fired up and excited about this. You know, all of you guys know who I am. My name is Al Powell, for those of you who don't know me. Rani is going to cover a few things in reference to the heating pad here tonight. And I just want to take a moment to, we was here at the mall, and I had a gentleman come up to me. He's doing the Lord's work. And he asked me if he could spend a few minutes with me. He's have you ever heard of God? And I said, of course I have. I'm 60 plus years old. I haven't heard of God yet. Something is terribly wrong, But anyway, he said, you mind if I share with you for a moment? And he's a young man, maybe, I don't know, maybe 20, 21 years old. And, and so he go into his spiel. And I can tell, I saw him walking and he trying to find maybe the right person to approach. So I felt as though it was something new for him, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just watching him as he looking around and as he started to approach me. And I could tell he felt a little bit uncomfortable, but he did it anyway. And he said, you mind if I share with you for a few moments? As well, I got a couple minutes. I'm just waiting on my wife to meet me at this point. But when she comes, I'm gonna have to cut you off and I'm gonna have to leave because I got a Zoom meeting I have to do. And so, he just started talking. I gave him as much time as I could. I bring this up because he was out doing the Lord's work. He felt as though that was something that, he's been called to do. And it's as uncomfortable as he was approaching me. We had literally, there's thousands of people in that mall. And I don't know if you guys been in California malls, but I'm talking about people like shoulder to shoulder, so many people in there.
South Coast Plaza.
And out of all the people in that mall, he chose me to talk to. You see what I'm saying? So it reminded me a lot. Let me just kind of mute everybody out. Let me see here. I'm gonna mute everybody for a moment. 1 second. Let me find the mute button so we can have a clear call. One moment here. I'm looking.
The mute button.
Oh, you saw it. Okay. One second. Okay. That's me. I don't want to mute me. Let me see. I'm looking for my mute button. I want you guys to mute yourself. I'm having a little bit of difficulty.
I hear pots and pans.
Because I'm on my phone, I'm having a little bit of difficulty finding my mute button. I saw it earlier. Can you guys mute yourselves out? 1 second here. Let me figure this out. Because I know
first mute on the top.
Sometimes mute on the top.
Yeah, if they click on their picture, you can see mute.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's mute me out. Sorry.
Is it mute on your picture?
If everybody looks at the picture, mute will come up. And you can just
mute. That's muting me, Ronnie. I can't mute myself. Okay, look like everybody done got quiet. Look like everybody done got quiet now. So
I'm glad. Can you all hear us? Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue. So this reminded me a lot about what we do. because, you know, he's in his cold market prospecting today at the mall, wanting to spread the word of the Lord. And he chose me of all the people in that mall. And, you know, and I was going to give him time. I would have gave him even more time had it not been for the fact that I had to get on this Zoom. Hold on, guys. This is very irritating for me too. Hold on, I can't, on my mute, I can't find the mute button on this phone.
Just pick it up.
The two
I
ladies
saw it
sitting on
earlier.
the couch are not muted.
Yes,
let
the two
me
ladies.
see. Let me go through and it just take me a moment to find everybody individually on here. So that's why I was just asking if everybody would just mute themselves. Okay. Everybody seem to be muted now, right? Okay, so let me continue. So,
you are the mall and
so anyway, what it did is that it reminded me a lot of what we do. Sometimes we go out prospecting, or we simply prospect as we go through our day-to-day, as we go through our day-to-day activity. We should be prospecting every time we go out. We need to say something to people. You know, as no matter how uncomfortable you may feel, you should say something to someone every time you go out. You know, and if not, oh, come on, somebody please, you guys, just mute your phone. I'm on a phone and I'm trying to do the best I can. I can't find the mute button. Please just press the mute button.
All my life, I mean, oh my God.
is that lady?
I can't find out who got their button open.
That's those two.
Michael, here's what I'm gonna do, Leon. I'm gonna make you the co-host. Who's on a computer? Who's using a computer tonight?
I am.
Who is I
Susan,
am?
is Susan there?
Who is that?
Jinan.
Who is that?
Jinan.
Oh.
Okay, Janan, I'm gonna make you co-host and I want you to mute everybody out for me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make you a co-host and then you just simply mute everyone. Oh, never mind, I just found the mute off. Okay. All right, guys, see, this is about never giving up also, isn't it? I didn't give up and I found the mute button almost when I was ready to give up and hand over the thing to Janan. But listen, there's something we do in our day-to-day activity. We're talking about everyday conversation, whether you're out working for your family or working for the Lord. But bottom line is, we talk to people every day. I can imagine that young man who approached me today, how many people would not give him the time of day? And all he said is that, I want to talk to you about God today. Will you give me a few minutes of your time? I can imagine the rejection he'd gotten all day long, just talking to people, and how uncomfortable it may be to approach strangers and say something about what you're doing. It's not always comfortable, but sometimes we have to be put in an uncomfortable position in order for us to move forward. What are you and I willing to do to provide for our families? What are you willing to do? Are you willing to feel a little bit uncomfortable to provide for your families? It reminds me also, you know, when we talk about prospecting, I used to, every time I flew out of LAX years ago, there always was someone in the airport giving away little, well, they were selling little trinkets. And there'd sometimes be a little bit of keychain thing, sometimes just little items. And he would just simply lay it on he would either put it in your hand, he would reach out, and if you take it back, if you grab it from him, he expected money back from you. Or if he laid it in a chair beside you, he also would come back. He would maybe hit up maybe 15, 20 people at one time. Just go through, never would say a word. But the expectation when he came back, either you was going to give him that little keychain or whatever he gave you was going to give it back to him, or you was going to dig in your wallet or purse and you was going to give him $1 or something. And this is what I refer to as the grunt method. See, a lot of people are afraid to say something to somebody, and this guy used to walk through the airport and he would never say a word. Everybody thought he couldn't talk, I assume, but he probably could talk. But all he would do was just walk through the airport, see people sitting down, and he would grunt loud. This is what we call the grunt method. He would just grunt, reach his hand out with his item that he's selling, and either you take the merchandise or you would just ignore him and he would ignore you, and he just go to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Wasn't fearful of rejection whatsoever. How many of us are afraid to even pick up the phone and call your family and friends when it come down to a business like this? Can I get a show of hands? How many of you are afraid to talk to your family and your friends? It's an uncomfortable feeling sometimes because you're prejudging them. You're thinking that they're going to say no to you. So you're saying, well, I'm not going to go to this person because they're just going to say no to me. And then you constantly go through that cycle. I know I've done the same thing before, and I'm a seasoned veteran at this, but I've done the same thing before, but I try not to prejudge anyone. Very, very important, guys. And lessons learned is that you need to talk to everyone, no matter how uncomfortable you may feel. Because let's face it, the selection of new people in your organization is so important. The selection of new people in your organization. Is everyone going to do your business? No, everyone is not going to do your business. Everyone is not going to even allow you to even engage in conversation about it. They're going to cut you off and say, oh, no, I'm not interested. And it's okay, because when someone say no to you, here's what I want you to realize. They're not saying that, basically all they said is no, not right now. Your job is to simply follow up. Say, I understand how you feel, and it's okay. But if you decide to do this at a later date, would you at least give me an opportunity to work with you? That's the only commitment you want out of them. That way, if a smooth talking Michael Johnson come along, and all of a sudden Michael's all smooth talking and get them excited about the business, what would wind up happening is that they will remember that conversation they had with you, and they would just simply say, well, hey, you know what? My friend Ann had shared this with me, and I gave Ann a commitment that if I decide to do this at a later date, that I was going to do it with her. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only commitment you want out of people. But everyone is not going to want to even work with you. And no one should get their feelings hurt behind that. But the selection of new people, here's what I tend to do from week to week, from day to day, week to week. I have a lot of prospects that I reach out to, constantly reaching out to new people. Because sometimes people seem to think that, well, you know what? I've gone through everybody I know, Al. I hear that all the time. I've gone through everyone, Al. I got no one else to talk to. Well, we're constantly meeting new people. Like Rani and I, we met new people today. I met a friend for lunch today that I hadn't seen in a while. I made friends with the waiter, the waitress at the restaurant. I made friends with her. Gave her my card, gave her a brochure, and talked about the business. Right, she was coming back and forth to the table waiting on us. Um, Also, they got a new electric car company here in the mall here. I go in there. I talk with the customer service agents who are inside there, explaining about the car. I tell them what I do. Everyone I come in contact with, I leave something in their hands and I collect information from people also. Because I truly believe, Carlita, that will calls will never call. In other words, a lot of people will tell you, a lot of them, the average person would give their card, but they never will request information in return. They just simply say, hey, here's my card. Why don't you give me a call? Will calls would never call you. They're not going to call you guys. Very rarely will somebody pick up the phone and call you back. And you know why? You haven't given them a reason why. Why would they want to call you back? You engaged in a 2-minute conversation with them. Chances are you didn't really get them excited about what you were doing. Why would they call you back? There's no reason to. You have to give them a reason why to call you back. But that selection of new people in your organization is so important. All we're talking about is the selection of new people into your organization. It happens so transparently. I put new people on the fence every single week. And I come back, if I sign up one every week or one every other week, I'm doing good. It's okay. I'm not going to sign up. I'm not so good that I can sign up a new distributor every single day. Even I can't do that, but it's okay. It's the follow up process that's going to warrant the attention. You got to follow up, follow up, follow up. Here's another thing I would advise all of you too. Don't just call your friends when you need them to sign up in your new business. Let me say that again. Don't just call your friends when you need them to sign up in your new business because they're not going to do it. Listen, I randomly call people all the time. All the time I'm calling my friends and I'm talking with them constantly. Hey, what's going on today? Just checking on you. We haven't talked in a while. Can we just carry on a conversation and not be trying to sell each other? In most cases, when I call different friends of mine, even if I don't bring up about a business, guess what? They're going to ask me, hey, Al, what have you been up to? Tell me, what are you doing now? I hear that all the time. I don't even have to break the ice and jump into the conversation about my business. And when they say that, I always say, I thought you never asked. But since you ask him, do you really want to know? And then I go into my spill. But you and I, we need to become professional sorters. This is a sorting game. All we do is sort through people. We sort through people. Everyone is not going to do the business. No one likes rejection. And I think the biggest reason most people fail in direct sales / network marketing is because they cannot handle rejection. They can't handle rejection. The first 2 to 3 no's, they're done. You can stick a fork in them. They're totally done. They don't even want to mention the word again about what business they're doing because they can't handle it. Oh my God, I got to talk to people. I always say this too. This would be a great business if we didn't have to deal with people. Don't you agree? What if we could make millions of dollars and never had to deal with people? But we are in a people business. If we are in a people business, people are our greatest asset. We need people. No other way to look at it. We need people. You have to get outside your comfort zone. Get outside your comfort zone. It's okay doing something that you never done before. It's okay feeling a little bit uncomfortable. It's okay because the repetition of doing something over and over and over and over again, it becomes simple along the way. I don't like to use the E word. You know what the E word is, right? Easy. Because what's easy for some people can be very, very difficult for some other people. But what I want to encourage all of you is that if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable in your business as you're talking with people, it's okay. You're doing the right thing, and it's quite all right. The only way you become comfortable approaching people and talking to people is by simply doing it. And even though the comfort level on dealing with people we know, most people feel even more uncomfortable dealing with the people that are in their circle of influence, in the circle of influence. But think about this, guys. Some people, I'm always being asked this question about Al. Do I really have to talk to people to make money in this business? And I say, yeah, if you want to make money. Hey, well, do I have to go to family and friends? Yeah, if you want to make money. I haven't seen anyone in my 30 plus years in network marketing. I haven't seen a single person tell me that they have built a network marketing business solely through the internet and solely through social media sites. I haven't had anyone tell me that they built a solid business by doing that. Yeah, I get I'd gotten sales from people finding me on the internet, but I don't think it's something that would, take care of my family, because I haven't gotten enough people. Because think about this. Most times, total strangers who come into your business, they quit a lot sooner than someone you have a relationship with. The ones you don't have a relationship with, they tend to drop out of the business much sooner than someone you have a relationship with. And as I look through my organization, in all honesty, everyone that I personally signed, except I don't know, maybe 10 people, everybody else has been someone that I had an ongoing relationship with that I'd known for years and years and years and years, in some cases, several decades. So this is what we're talking about. My friend Janan that's on this call tonight from Kuwait, Janan and I have known each other for more than a dozen years. We know each other. We have a relationship. So, that's why what I want you guys to understand, don't evade the issue of saying, well, okay, I don't want to talk to strangers. Listen, we talk to strangers about everything, don't we? How many times have you struck up a conversation with someone waiting in line to go into a restaurant? Or, you at the waiting to ring up a sale, something you might have purchased, and you're in line, in a store, and you strike up a conversation with someone. Conversations come up all the time, but don't feel as though you cannot say something to someone, you know. So what I'm gonna do, that's your recruiting tips for today. We'll call it that. Your recruiting tips for today. So I'm gonna hand it over to Ronnie. Ronnie got a few things she want to share with you. And the other and Ronnie, pick it up from there and go ahead and share with everyone.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm here sharing with all of you some additional information about exploring the world. Do you remember that flyer that you recently received in your WhatsApp or maybe individual text messaging? A flyer that the company created about the heating pad and the promotion that's tied to the heating pad, ladies and gentlemen. And
go ahead. We haven't lost each
oh,
other.
okay. So the heating pad, that a promotion is tied to the heating pad. So I just want you to understand how that works. It's starting now, meaning if you have sold a heating pad to someone or even to yourself, meaning you use one of your lower ID numbers below your account that was supposed to receive the credit. For example, if you bought a heating pad on your master account, and you do not have any other ranking, you only have your master account, that means your sponsor got paid. But if you bought it from one of your other ID numbers and you have already been promoted, then you will get paid the extra amount of money for the rewards. Some of you are new to this, so you may not quite get it, but the ones who have sold the heating pad using your ID number to your friends and family, it's time for you to get paid the rewards program that goes with it. That will start next week. But in the meantime, I want to prepare you on what you need to do to receive the extra $600. This extra $600 that you're receiving. It does not take into consideration the 8-point system, the commission plan that the company will be paying you as well. The $600 travel reward promotion is running for 1 year, from March of this year all the way to from April of this year all the way to March of next year. That's right. The $600 promotion is going to be ran for 1 solid year. So you have a lot of time to catch up to sell the heating pad. It's a promotion. The extra money is being paid out. Whatever is paid out on your commission is separate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's separate. So this is another part. So you're earning a lot more than you expected, which is the best news that you could hear about the heating pad. The heating pad is so powerful. It's a brand new medical device that the company created for all of us. They're using a crystal technology naturally, but they have enhanced the crystals that's added into the heating pad. It was made purposefully in a different manner. So when you feel the effects of the heating pad on your body, you will see some major changes. You'll feel quite different. You'll feel the well-being and the wellness coming through the heating pad. And this is an actual device that you have to plug in. That is right. But you can just sit on the couch. You can lay on the bed. And it's not a big heating pad. It's a beautiful size heating pad, about this wide and this big. And it's a lightweight. You can collapse it and put it in your luggage to carry with you everywhere. You can carry it on the plane and also plug it in. Sometimes those long distance flights have plugins to plug in your charger. This actual prong that they have at the bottom of the seat that you can plug in this plug-in that comes with the heating pad, and you can use it on the plane, in the car. You can use it in the car as well if you were to buy an adapter and use a plug-in form of adapter, plug it into your car. And you can plug in the plug that's part of the heating pad into the adapter. You can use it at home when you're watching TV and your plug is not too far away from your couch, from your, the chair that you're sitting on, the sofa that you're sitting on. It's just amazing. All you need is about 20 minutes, 30-minute session. You can use it as often as you want. Then the next question will be about the heating pad. Can I go to sleep with it? The answer is no. But one thing that will happen, because you may unconsciously fall asleep, and that's what happens to a lot of people. While the heat is seeping through your body, through the cellular level, that energy is going through your body through the cellular level, things are changing. Changing in such a big way that you'll feel so phenomenal. You'll feel that active circulation in your brain, through your body taking place. It's such a different feeling compared to our regular pad. Don't get me wrong, that maybe you bought your regular $580 pad, it's of no use. Absolutely incorrect way of looking at it. This is an additional device that we're giving you, that people need heat to literally stimulate them. And now we are doing that in a holistic way. So you have to understand the concept of that. And it's amazing. So because it's a brand new product, the company wants to give you a big thank you. A big thank you in the form of a rewards promotion, simply meaning that when you go out there and promote it, people are loving it, they're going to buy it. We want to give you extra $600 besides the money that's coming from the regular side of the company compensation plan. So there's two parts to the money. You may have already received one part on the regular compensation side. You have not received the extra $600 yet. Until next week, it will start to generate to many of you, and on a continual basis. It's not a one-time thing, simply meaning you are going to promote it on and on alongside with our products, with our other products, Sleepm products, naturally, right? Maybe someone wants to buy a VIP package and they want to add a mattress. They may add a sleeping pad. That sleeping pad is $690, 1690. That's right, $1,690. From there, you will be earning $600 back. Plus, if you're a 4-star, you'll make extra $200 because one slice, 1 point paid out to the distributor is $50. And what do I mean by 1 point? Example, when you first come in and you're a 1-star and you're selling a pad, you earn $20 for a pad. If you first come in and you sold a pillow and you're a 1-star, you earn 1 point on selling the pillow. That's $35. Okay? So every single item that you sell has its own compensation plan. So likewise, because it's $1,690, $1,690 for the heating pad, 1 point that's applied to the heating pad is $50, 50. So if you're 2-star, you'll make $100 plus the 600 if you use that particular ID number to sell the pad to someone, okay? Meaning you sold the pad to someone else. So use a certain particular ID number. That's your personal sale. It has to be a personal sale, ladies and gentlemen. Now, some people may ask, Rani, do I earn a residual income from the downline when I'm making my $600? And the answer is no. You are the only person that's making the $600, no one else. But on the other side of the compensation plan, if your uplines are 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, 7-star, 8-star, yes, there is additional income that the uplines will receive. That's just understandable because we are a network company, the whole principle behind the building side of it. So if you'll be earning infinity bonuses, you'll be earning the 8-level bonuses, you'll be earning the the sales towards your global pool bonus if you're selling below between the first level and 8 levels, because your global pool bonus is paid out every quarter. And if you're 6-star and above, you earn additional monies. So there's many parts of this heating pad compensation rewards program promotion is just amazing. There's a lot of money you can make. The company is paying out about 67% back into the field. If you're a higher rank, you'll be able to maximize 67% back into the field. But even if you're a 1-star, you're earning 600 plus $50, that's $650. If you're a 2-star, $600 plus $100, that's $800. I mean, $700. And then if you're a 3-star, it's on and on and on. Isn't that great? Absolutely. I think many of you can put your thumbs up, right? Mr. Albert Johnson. Thank you. So I really want you to understand how simple this amazing product is. But because we haven't advertised it in a big way, you have not seen it out there as much as the other products. Maybe the story sharing of stories, testimonials have not come about fast enough, back and forth often enough. Well, that's about to change because we need you to promote it, ladies and gentlemen. We need to hear the stories from your friends and family sharing with you. Because right now we have heard some tremendous testimonials from many people in regards to the heating pad. That's right, it's the bio heating pad. Okay, so you can make $1,000 extra. Absolutely. If you're a 4-star, $50, 1 point. 1-star, 2-star, that's $100. That's $150. That's $200.
Star I get, you know, you know, whatever it is.
It's the stuff that makes my head hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, many of you are talking behind the scene. Please don't do that. We can hear you. Someone says something about the stuff that hurts behind, but that's okay. We'll forgive you. So I know, Albert, you're having a good laugh, aren't you? I see you there. I had to have some fun with all of you, okay? But this is something good. It may not be for everyone, because that's what our company's all about. We are a networking company. Our products are amazing. With that, it propels the comp plan. So I'm going to talk to you about the comp plan because we are here to make money as well. Okay? It's great that we have a product. It's great that we are proponents of promoting the product. Absolutely. And it's very few times in network marketing where you find a product and the money all on the same level. Isn't that amazing? Because usually the product is great, but the money is not there. Or the money is there, but the product is not doing anything. You know, it's one or the other. Ours, everything is just amazing, 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 amazing. It's just amazing. And that's why people love our company. And also the sense of urgency. When you sell a product, you get paid within 6 seconds. Within 6 seconds, it's posted right there in your back office under the processing column, and then it becomes available. So that's something very gratifying, very exciting for many people to see that, and they're able to withdraw and all those great things. So yes, I am digressing. Yes, I went a little bit away from the subject, but I want you to see that a bigger picture of how the company is always looking out for the field to put more money back into your pocketbook. Okay, we don't mean to take money from you. Yes, you may say, Rani, it's $1,690, but yet some of you may get $1,000 back. How much have you paid? $690, just like buying a regular BioCrystal pad. A regular BioCrystal pad is $580. So you paid another extra $100. But many of you may have gotten back $1,000, $1,100, $1,200. Wow, that's amazing, amazing. Okay. So again, so let's talk about the crystal pad. Back to the requirements. Many of you saw the flyer, and I'm going to be very clear of how you go about getting paid, because there's certain things that you have to do to get paid, ladies and gentlemen. And that is, you have to send an email to travel@sleepm.com. You need to compose an email to travel@sleepm.com. On that email, you will put a subject title, Heating Pad Travel Reward. Okay, Heating Pad Travel Reward for the subject title. And then you compose and you say, hello, sir, or the email will be there, or a dear, just, what's it, hello, ma'am, hello, sir, hello, madam, hello, just it, hello, support team. Here is the ID numbers you requested in regards to prove that I sold the pad. Just compose anything that you are showing proof that you sold the pad using your ID number, whatever ID number it is. They need a few things from you. They'll need a picture. So let's talk about the picture. The picture can be of you out and about promoting your regular Sleepm products. And along that comes the conversation that you are also wanting to share with them about the heating pad. So some of you may have the heating pad already and you're showing it to somebody, and you can just take a picture of that during your meeting. Or you're traveling. You can put a background behind the camera. Some of you know how to do that. A picture of you, a picture of Vegas, a picture of, you driving out and about. Just put a picture that you're out and about promoting your business. It's not difficult. You could be sitting in your home talking to a prospect who could be in South Carolina, could be in New Jersey, could be in New York. So put a picture that you are showing that you're traveling around the world through your Zoom call, also through your phone call, also. Try not to find fault with the program and the way the promotion is put together. We want everyone in the world to know about our product. So therefore, what Sleepm has done is been very creative. Rather than saying, hey, go sell this product and I'll give you extra $600. All day long we can do that. But we want to see some pictures. Is that so difficult? No, it's not. Some of you are doing such amazing work with your social media, such amazing work with different advertising medium that you're using. Some of you are just able to take pictures constantly. Just do that. That's it. So we need a picture of you, just a picture in the background showing whatever you are doing, working your program, your business. Then once you've sold that pad to that person, we need your sponsor ID number composed in the email. We need the customer's ID number that purchased that item, and now that ID number was generated to the customer and also to within your back office. Your customer will show up in your network. And in your network, you'll see a line item with the customer's name, who also could be a distributor. And you'll see an ID number right there in the network column. And some of you can look at it through the transaction column. Whenever a transaction takes place and you're looking at your back office, you click details. And in the transaction column, where it says details, an ID number will materialize, showing you the amount of money you earned. And that will say that a heating pad was sold. So different ways of getting the ID numbers. And if you don't know how to get it, please go to the immediate sponsor that helped you to sign up with us, that you came in at the very beginning of time, and now you've sold some heating pads. Just keep going up until you reach someone. Otherwise, we have customer support. Customer support will help you to find your ID number. And naturally, I'm here also as your customer support. Okay? So don't make it difficult for yourself. Think about helping a lot of people who are in pain, people who need our products, because you yourself have felt the effects, the wellness using our products. And this is a beautiful heating pad that it's different from any other heating pad out there. Very different. It's a beautiful fabric. You can wash the fabric. It comes with a separate crystal pad that you insert inside the heating pad. So there's a heating pad by a crystal pad that's separated from the actual heating pad. And then you put it into the pocket of the heating pad. I don't have it with me right now. I happen to be not at the office location with my heating pad, and I have my own heating pad because I bought it too, and I'm not at home. I'm out and about today. But I just wanted to know, many of you have received it. You are happy with it. Are there any questions about the heating pad in regards to sending in your information? It's going to be sent to travel@sleepm.com. Travel@sleepm.com. You'll compose an email and let them know that you've sold it. And starting next week, from the 26th onwards, 26th of April onwards, they'll start paying out the monies. But they need a picture, the sponsor ID, and the customer ID. Okay? 3 things. Sponsor ID, the picture, sponsor ID, customer ID. Oh, and you may ask me, Rani, I may be selling 3 or 4 heating pads during the next 2-3 months. Do I need to send a picture each time? The answer is no. But if you want to, you may. That one picture you sent will be sufficient. But if you want to send additional pictures, because we love that, we want to share people Sleepm culture. Sleepm culture is embracing all of you from a distance, because many of you are not at the home office in Los Angeles or Manhattan or Toronto. You're everywhere else but in those 3 places. So we want you to understand the Sleepm culture. Just check out our WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group is Sleepm Dream Team. You will see thousands of pictures there. Isn't that right? And you love it. You love it, you love it, you love it. You are geographically dislocated geographically, but yet you're connected. That is the Sleepm culture. We want you to embrace us. We want to embrace you from a distance. We want to hug you. We want to give you lots of love, but we're doing it through pictures. Sounds good? I think so. So I want some feedback from some of you that maybe I wasn't clear. Maybe you had 1 or 2 questions. Maybe you can raise your hand and mute yourself. We will surely want to hear from you.
Raise your hand. I should be able to unmute you. You should be able to unmute yourselves. So just raise your hand. At least we can do it orderly, okay?
And if Evelyn is on the call, Evelyn Wentworth, we'd love to hear your testimonial too, Evelyn. I think you said you love the heating pad that you received.
Oh, there's Evelyn.
Oh my gosh, yes. We got it about 4 days ago. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
We got it about 4 days ago, and I have a little tinnitus problem in my head, and I love just putting the heating pad on the back of my neck and head a little bit. Oh, and it's such a wonderful feeling, the heat and just the comfort of it. I just love it. And my husband's using it right now. He's actually sitting with it on his back.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the most amazing. It just feels different from the other products for some reason. Yeah, I don't know that. Can't explain
it's a different
it.
formula. It's entirely a different formula that has been used to enhance your well-being. And I'm so glad you brought that up, Evelyn, about your husband not wanting to share the heating pad with you any longer.
How do you know? You know very well, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I can hear it. I can just hear it. The tug of war taking place.
He's just going to have to become a member and buy his own. That's all.
That's right. That's right. And I want to share with you how to maximize the comp plan as well, regards to the heating pad. But yes, there's a couple of things that Evelyn said about the heat and the time level. How many minutes do you use it, Evelyn? Once you turn it on, how long do you have it on?
Oh, sometimes 20 minutes to a half an hour. And once in a while, I sleep with it on a chair while I'm watching TV or something. I'll fall asleep with it on. I love it. It really makes me feel sleepy too. It's
Yes,
great.
that's one of the things it does for
Yes.
you. It gives you great quality of sleep. Amazing, amazing. Okay, in regards to you sleeping, we also are saying do not sleep with it, but don't get Evelyn wrong. She's doing fine. What happens is within that remote control that comes with the attachment of the plug-in, is all attached as one piece. You can increase the temperature of the heat, because some of you may be sensitive to heat, from level 1 to level 6. Level 6 is the highest, and it's still very comfortable, level 6, no problem. But within 1 hour, if it's on for 1 hour, it turns off by itself. So if you want to lower the heat, then you will tend to go up and down with the arrow button, from the number 6 to number 5 to number 4 level, and then 0, or just turn it off. But if you tend to fall asleep and you're feeling a little bit conscientious about concerning that you are sleeping too long with it, not to worry. It goes off by itself, and that's a good thing, okay? Because Evelyn is right. One of the things that so many people have told us, they fall asleep so quickly, just laying the heating pad while sitting, on their recliner, sitting on their couch, on their chair, they fall asleep so quickly. Isn't that amazing? So fast. And the heat comes about so quickly. Within a minute or so, or even less, it gets hot so fast. Yes, you feel the heat immediately. Those are some of the incredible things that are going on with the heating pad. So that's good, Evelyn. Thank you. Any other questions or any other testimonial, please, about the heating pad?
Hey, Ronnie, can you hear me?
Yes, and who is this, please?
This is Michael Johnson in San Antonio.
Oh.
How are y'all?
Perfect, perfect.
So I have it on right now, and I was going to do a demo for you since you always have your product, and we're not used to seeing you without having hands.
No, you are my standby guy, my go-to
Yeah,
guy.
I was holding it in the
Thank
camera for you, but it wouldn't interrupt. So
Thank you.
it's in my shirt here, see?
Oh,
So
it's underneath
I put
underneath your
in it,
clothes.
it's sandwiched. And I have
Yeah.
a shirt, and I just put it in there. But here, let's take it out. Here, let's go up and down.
Yes.
Go up and down.
Thank
Okay.
you. Right.
So there's your pad. Yeah.
Right.
Can we see all right?
Very
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Very well. See, it's
And
not
then
that big. And that's the pocket.
Say, here's the graphene that goes in the middle, the graphene case, right? With the biocrystal pad, which is like the pillow pad, but different mixture, right?
That's right.
So,
right.
and graphene, by the way, I had spent a good part of a year pounding out YouTube videos when I first found graphene years ago.
Right. Wow.
Where it's lighter than a feather, but stronger than steel. Okay, so graphene is a very, very unique substance. They had discovered it, but they didn't know what to do with it. And it was very expensive, by the way, to produce. It's very expensive to produce, very expensive to create. And it is graphite, but in a crystalline structure. But the difference is its strength, 200 times stronger than steel, but it's lighter than a feather. And because of its crystalline structure and being graphene, it's extremely conductive, especially if it's used from a frequency of a natural substance like a crystal. And do y'all remember, I've been wanting to say this, I have some science I looked up on it. Do you know the term solid state? Remember solid state TV? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Solid state TV when we were kids, they used to say solid state. Well, that's because crystals, being a duplicated replication of an element in a matrix form made by Mother Nature, are solid and frequency specific. That's why they're used in all telecommunications. That's why we have liquid crystal displays. That's why we had crystal radios. That's why we had solid state TVs. So if you wanted to use frequency to transmit information or energy, you would have to have solid state or frequency stable. And to get frequency stable, okay, you have crystals. Okay, and man had to learn how to make quartz crystal because we couldn't mine enough so there would be no communications without it. So as you look a little bit deeper, you find out this, it's called solid state physics or condensed matter physics. And that's what crystal energy is. And so when you add heat to it, because you want to supercharge using sun or some source of energy, and then crystal frequency specific and frequency stable as a conductor of information, okay? Then when you add the graphene to it, now you're turbocharging that energy, field, and force. And it's like the rainbow of Mother Nature, except now you're on the rainbow instead of looking at the rainbow. Yeah, frequency energy. So that's my take. And I love this thing because it's energy you feel, you give them the heat, right? People feel stuff and some people don't feel things, but the heat, everybody feels. And when you combine that frequency specific crystal energy, and then you combine it with graphene did it. When I heard graphene, I said, oh my gosh, because it's like we know about graphene, but what do you do with it? They didn't know what to do with it. And now, like biocrystals, they're learning how to work it into fabric. And after learning how to work, you can find clothes out there with infrared fabric woven into it. You can find stuff with biocrystals in it, usually in other countries, right? And now we've got graphene and crystals all together with heat, and not to mention a good pay plan. So that's a pretty good deal, right? So that's my
Michael,
take. I'm excited. I like this thing.
The best.
And Michael, you just gave the best explanation I have heard since we launched this pad about the graphene and how this
I told you when you met me, you're going to love my presentation.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh
so
my
much.
goodness.
You got it. Yeah. You got it, man.
So I learned something tonight. See?
About how important graphene is. Never knew how to use it. And here we just supercharged it with the crystal energy. Wow.
Lisa, you have something to add?
Yes, sir. Yes. I'm planning to purchase one just to promote the product in my nail salon. So it's
audio is terrible.
Lisa, we cannot hear you.
Your audio is terrible.
Your audio is no good. Your audio is no good.
Okay, try it again.
I think there's many people talking in the background.
Yes, sorry. But can you hear me now, sir?
I can hear you, but it's a lot of.
There's a lot of noise in the background.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I will ask the next time then. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Anyone else had any questions on anything we talked about tonight?
About the picture taking, about the composing the email, getting your ID number that you sponsored, and then the ID number of the new customer. Any questions about that? Oh, somebody.
Okay, I have a question.
And your name, please?
Oh, this is Mother Mary. I wanted to know quickly about the pay for the different director levels. You started off saying $50 and then $100. That's all I heard.
It's $50 for every rank extra. So if you're 1 star, $50. 2 star, another 50. 3 star, another 50. 4 star, another 50. That's what we mean by that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome. Anyone else?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi. I just wanted to say something to add on to what that gentleman said. I was watching one of those TED programs, and
yes, TED.
yes, and it was all on frequency and healing, and between 100,000 and 300,000 cures cancer, gets rid of them. But anyway, but what our cells are made of was liquid crystal. Our cells are made of liquid crystal. That kind of blew my mind because I never knew that. And that just makes a lot of sense, honestly. It all kind of goes together. So yeah, I thought that was very interesting. That's all. But
Thank you, Rory.
Thank you, Rory.
No,
Thank
I'm
you
Melissa.
so
This is
much.
Rory's right next to me. We're just on her computer. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Hi, Melissa. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
Michael. Yeah, thank you.
While
Rory.
she said that, I have a science video that I think she's referring to, and I downloaded it from YouTube, and I cut it down from like 19 minutes to about 6 minutes, and got rid of the woo stuff and just kept the science stuff, And I uploaded it back to YouTube, so I'll post it on WhatsApp, and it's basically the science of crystal and crystal energy, not to be argued with. The jury's not out on it. Man just figures stuff out, and God goes, "Oh yeah, I'm glad you finally figured that out. I've been doing that for years."
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks,
Thank you
Michael.
for sharing.
We look forward to it.
Yes, all of
Yes.
you are educating us, and we just look very intelligent in front of other people. Thank you.
I have another question. This is Mama Mary again about the compensation. Okay, you
Yeah.
were saying that the rewards part of it is $600, and previously I had heard it's being broken down like something like $400 for when you travel with it, or is it just straight up now just $600?
It's 600 on the reward side, that's extra, plus the compensation side income stream is separated. It's separate. There's two parts of the money you will earn, and you will always earn the 8-point compensation right away. The moment that the company gets an email from you saying you sold the heating pad, the $600 gets released.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's simple enough. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Anyone else? Before we close out, anyone else?
So did we do good today? Did we explain everything regards to the new promotion well, and you understanding a lot more and moving forward in a very positive way with the product, introduction of the product and what the company is doing for 1 year? 1 year. That's amazing.
Okay, guys, I will get the recording up immediately before I get distracted. So as soon as we hang up, I will definitely have the recording up in WhatsApp. We'll be back here on Tuesday for the company overview. We all know it's at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 6 Pacific. And Janan, you got your hand raised. You wanted to share something before we go? I just saw your hand go up.
Janet's iPad. Is that Janet or
Janet?
Yes.
I mean.
Hi. Yes.
Hi.
I had a question. Is there a limit to how many you can sell to one person?
No, you can send 1,000 pads. You see your the right, use your ID number that's gonna make you the most money, and all of it are personal sales to you. You will earn $600 on every single one, plus your regular compensation plan.
Okay.
I want to see who sells the most pads this week.
Absolutely.
Between now and our next training. Between now and our next training, let's see who can sell the most pads. Who can sell the most pads between now and next Sunday's training? Okay, are you guys up for a challenge? Okay, let's get after it. Thank you guys so much for your time today. Really appreciate all of you jumping on here. Like I said, we'll be back on Tuesday night. Invite your guests. You know how to reach us. And by the way, for those of you who've been reaching out to customer support and haven't been able to reach them or whatever, reach out to us, let us know during business hours. And if it's something that you've really, really been trying to reach them for, we'll go in there and knock on the door and have them call you immediately, okay? So I want to make sure that, you know, everyone get great customer service.
Yes.
You know, so we'll be the in-between customer service if you're
No
not
problem.
getting it on that end. But, you know, keep in mind, we have a lot of new employees, and those employees are going through a learning curve. So as they go through their learning curve, you know, lean on us to help you guys out, you know, whatever we can assist you guys with, or, you know, help clear up concerns and what have you. Let's make it happen, okay? So on that note, that's all we have tonight. It's about 6:05. I've taken up enough of your time. So we will see you on Tuesday night. Make this the best week ever, okay? I'll see you on
Thank
Tuesday.
you for that information. I really love that. Lots of money.
Okay. Okay, great. Great.
Yes, I mean, Utah, Salt Lake, we've been running around, me and Lillian. So
Yes,
promoting
yes.
our product, but
yes,
I see that pad with Sheila. So
Yes.
that's
yes,
the
Perfect.
yes.
next one next time. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Right.
you.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Tell us how many you
See ya.
sold. Tell us how many you
Yeah.
sold next week.
I've been
That's
knocking
great.
somebody's door.
Okay, I'll be knocking someone's door. I love it. Be
All
careful.
right. Bye. Have a nice evening.
All
You
right.
too.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.